Hello, hello. Oops. See, got my headphones on. Hang on a minute. Let me get these off. I don't need them on right now. Let me unhook them real quick. There. All right. There we go. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. Please let me know if you guys can hear. Running a little behind tonight. I was watching a movie. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. We watched the Neutron Ares. Could have been better. It still wasn't the original Tron. So yeah, we did watch it though, so that was fun. But yeah, I'm gonna try out some of the things I have on this new stream deck here, and we'll throughout the video, and we will see how they work as far as um, different things. I'm still learning it, playing with it, and seeing what all is gonna work. So we shall wait and see. But as always, let's try it. Okay, that didn't work. How about that one? That one seemed to work. B didn't work. What's going on, Derek? How you doing? So yeah, we're gonna keep messing with this stream deck, new deck I got, and trying it out and seeing if it works. That B didn't work too well. I recorded something on it, but it didn't seem to take. So yes, we will see how that works out later on in the video. All right. So yes, we do still have some pairings going on in the room. I have pulled some boys earlier today, and put them back in their enclosures. So let me pull this up here a bit. There we go. Also have my surgery. Here's my hand. You got a right now. You can't see it. So we'll wait a few more minutes. Also, what else is going on here in the room? Got a new shelf on my table here that I'm working with. But yes. Just messing with some settings here. Let me see what this is going to do here. Hold on one second. Okay. Just looking at this. Okay, that looks good. Let me drop this down. Changing that. All right. Working it. Still trying to get my settings straight. And make adjustments on my mic. All right. So, another week down. We've got some cool pairings going on. If you didn't catch, I think it was the last video I did. Ended up being a pretty long video uploaded, but it ended up being a pairing video. So we're going to try some new stuff this time around. We're going to try some microscale cinnamon. Microscale cinnamon pairing. So we're going to have a pastel microscale to our cinnamon girl and see if we can get some microscale cinnamons. We're also still doing our highway clowns and our freeway clowns and trying to get out some sunsets at some point, I hope. Yeah, still hoping and got my fingers crossed on that one. We will be making some more micro scale hepides. So yes. Thanks, Derek. Yeah, it went pretty good. I still can't. I'm still trying. I have to be able to make a fist by the time I go see my doctor again. But that's about as good as I can get it right now. Coming all the way down. So I keep working on it. Hopefully by the 22nd, which is my next appointment, it's working pretty well. Hi, honey. What are you doing? We want to come on tonight and say hi to everybody real quick. Let everybody know my surgery went okay. And yeah, took a couple days off of work and then I hit my weekend. So this is my 4th day off of 4. I got to go back to work tomorrow. So it is what it is. But yeah, say hi as a mouse. But I do have my let me set those off this right here. Let me get this over here. I got my instructions here for my deck that I'm trying to read and get familiar with so that I know what's going on with everything. But yeah, so yeah, that is that one. Yeah, so yeah, just trying to get everything rolling and figure things out. All right, I'm just trying to read some stuff here, so bear with me for a minute. Yeah, might have to change some hookups here. Yeah, that's fine. That's for my if I do some gaming on here, which I doubt I'll do. Come here. She's trying to go explore stuff. Cool. So I have to do the recordings again on here. I think I screwed up the one on B, but yeah. But as always, if you're just now coming in, please like, share, subscribe. Go hit the little bell notification, set it to all so you know when new videos come out. So we will be putting as many videos out as we can during the week. 2 is usually where we're at, and usually do live streams on Sunday, unless things come up. Which here as of late, a lot of things have been coming up between my mom and other things happening, surgery, stuff like that, and family time. Family time is more important. So got to make sure you spend time with your family. But yes, just coming on real quick. 27th and 28th of December, we will be in Valparaiso at the show at the Armory. We will also probably not put out videos on. We will try and get a video out on that Tuesday, and I doubt we'll put anything out for the rest of the week. So, and then we'll pick things back up on the following week on that following Tuesday, because Sunday we will be doing, or not Sunday, I'm sorry. That weekend we have the show, so we'll be live streaming from the show, and we'll put it. Words are hard. I am so sorry. We will pick back up videos on Tuesday the following week, and then we will be going into the new year. So, yep, 2026 already. Can't believe that. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Hopefully, I don't know if you guys are going to do anything for the New Year's. I will be working, of course, but I hope everybody has a fun and safe Christmas. I'll be working that day as well. But so yeah, we'll stay on for just a little bit longer and see what's going on. I have probably gonna do it here, maybe tonight. Hi, sweetie, and see maybe if we can get the boas to start doing their thing. Curious to start trying. Gotta wake up early in the morning, go get rats tomorrow. Was not able to do it over the weekend here, and being with the surgery and everything, and then Saturday conflicting schedules, so could not make it to get my rats Saturday. So we're going tomorrow. Probably do feed day tomorrow night after work. Is when it's more than likely going to happen. I may, if I have time during the day, I will put the smaller rats in with the snakes, and then check everything else. Do I have my phone? Mm. Come on now. Come here, sweetie. I know you just want to go explore everything, don't you? Oh, I got a message from Ricky, who I work with. He sent me all of the new the new games for Star Wars. Looking forward to a lot of those coming out here very, very soon. Cool. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a good year for Star Wars people, gaming wise. That's sweetie. So I think what we're going to do here real quick is we'll get Bjorn out and we'll get him put in with Freya. See what happens. All right. So I got the cameras pointed that way, so you guys should be able to see okay. Kind of move the mic out of the way. Oh, and put Azathoth up. All right. Good enough. What are you doing there? There's no food in here. I think we're going to slip him in this way. All right. Come on. Go to the window. Thank you. Come on in. Go in there. Go on in. You gonna go in, dude? Come on. Come on. Oh, he knows what he's doing. There we go. Come on, dude. You gonna go in? You go in, dude? Ugh. I don't want to just let go of him and let him hang here because that's going to hurt him right here in the. She sensed him yet? You got a hold of my hand now, dude. Yeah, smush her, dude. Yeah, you're ticklish. Oh, come on now. Okay. We got him in. We'll see what happens next. So give me a minute. He is checking scent out in the enclosure. So. Still a little nervous about this. I do want some boa babies, but he is still twice her size. And she is pushing 4.5 years old, so she's old enough. Okay. She's kind of in her enclosure, or her hide, I should say. Of course, she's in her enclosure. She's in her hide. Did I put the lock back on it? I did. So he was kind of. She kind of bulges out the sides of the enclosure, or her hide, and yeah, he was kind of pushing down on that. I don't want her to be uncomfortable or anything, so I moved him off the top. So now that he is out of his enclosure, I'm going to give it a deep clean over the next couple of days, and then we will change everything out. I'd like to seal it while he's up there, but like I said, I have the aquarium sealant. I do need to go online on Amazon and see if there's a non-toxic. The stuff I have is aquarium sealant, so it's not toxic, but it does smell. So, whoops, wrong stuff, wrong one. So I do need to check and see. Should say reptile friendly. Sealant. Let's see, aquarium silicone. Let's see, I found some stuff. Let's see what it says. No harsh chemicals. Hmm. It says it's fast curing stuff. Yeah, I may just use what I've got. Because it's, I believe it's the Aqueon silicone sealant clear. I've got like 2 tubes of it. It is a little smelly, but if I do it in a time that I can leave the door open, we should be good. Because I don't want the fumes in here for a lengthy period of time. I'm going to seal the entire bottom of the enclosure, and then seal up a couple of the slats on the sides of the enclosure. I've got 10 on 10. Is it 10? 10 on each side of the enclosure. Then I'm going to probably seal up 6 on each side. So there'll be 4 at the very top to let some air flow through. And then the very top of the enclosure is mesh. But yeah, I'm not going to pull everything apart there and seal that part, but I should be able to seal the bottom at least enough to where I can just, dump some water in there and he can have a good moisture. She came out to see him. She's out and looking at him and kind of and smelling him. So I guess that is a plus, right? Let me check this real quick. I wanted to see. All right, I think I got it adjusted pretty well. Hopefully, it's sounding pretty good for you guys. Well, she's got her head on top of him while he's crawling by. I almost missed my chair. That would have sucked. But yeah. So we got first time pairing. You guys saw it here live. It's the first time we've ever done it. First time we're gonna try and get some boas, and we'll see. So then I can have a whole bunch of little bitey live babies trying to bite my fingers off. Whenever she has babies. Hopefully she has babies at some point. But yes. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Well, she seems very interested in him. So that's gonna be fun. Very fun. So yeah, I can't wait for that to happen. So yes, keep your fingers crossed, everybody, and hopefully we'll get some boa babies. Yes. Good times. So yeah, I know. I got my card over there. I'm gonna need that real quick. Trying to. You are just, dude. Of course. Just a minute. I've said it a million times. White snakes are cool and they're great to look at and they're amazing, but they show off dirt like crazy. Look at this guy. I don't know if it's getting washed out or not, but he's covered in nasty poop because he destroyed his enclosure. And I know the camera's probably not picking it up real, and he's probably washing out a little bit, but you can see the spots on him. Yeah, he's rolling around in his poop. He will get a bath off camera. Fine. Chill. You know, a little bit on YouTube. We'll talk. We can work with that. Here's his brother. His brother's just got a little tiny bit on him. There's Bran. So here's his brother. He's just got a little bit. That white is just washing out like crazy, isn't it? Apologies for that. Make sure he's in camera. Focus on him. It's blue-eyed leucistic. It's a bamboo lesser. Possible pastel. Both of them are. But he's only got a little bit of dirt on him. So, but yes. Hoping his brother sheds out. And we'll be good to go on that. So, I'll put him up. And this is their other brother. You know, This is our other brother. He is a bamboo lesser. You get a little bit of stuck shut on you, don't you? Yeah, fighting the humidity in the room still. We're going to give him a soak if he doesn't shut out in the next day or two. Get the rest of it off of him. But yes, bamboo lesser, or not a bamboo lesser, bamboo. A little bit stuck shut on him. We'll get that all taken care of though. Guess we're going to show off some snakes here, huh? Next is a normal. Bear with me for a minute, guys. Just hang on. Need to fill my water jug. Here's a normal. This is a just a plain normal wild type. Not plain. They're very beautiful. Normals are awesome. Looking for a good pet. How's it going, guy? How's it going, dude? How you been? Now this normal is 50% het lab, 50% lab narrowbino, 50% het pied, so 50% het dreamsicle. Who's hissy right now? Sorry, I disturbed you. You're fine. Yeah. Yeah, I like the bamboos though. They sell pretty well. And then of course you get the bells out of them. But yeah, you can only go so far with them. My goal is to do some dreamsicles and stuff like from this project here, but I'd like to get some bamboo into my microscale projects, and I can pick up a pinstripe or two, get some bamboo pins and stuff like that going on. So yeah, that's the long run for that project. And we have this girl here. She has a bit of white on her. I initially thought she was a pied, but she's not. I don't think. I have her labeled as a het pied. This is a spider het pied. Camera's not going to pick it up, but she has a little bit of white right where my finger is. Right there. You can kind of see it there. Right there. Just a bit of white there. Oops, turn. It's kind of hard to do this. I'm trying to do this in the viewfinder so you guys can see what she's looking like. Now, this here is a pastel microscale, who might try and actually bite me, but pastel microscale, looking vibrant and amazing. Of course, microscales do have scales missing on their heads. Some are more expressive than others, and this guy here is pretty expressive as far as scales missing. Looking amazing. I have a male and female adult of this same gene. Same genes, pastel microscale. Now this one here is a kind of a gem. This is a coral glow microscale hepide male. You're not gonna be able to see the scales missing because yeah, it's getting washed out. I know it is, but the camera does not do this guy justice at all. Starting to get his spots from the coral glow, and also 100% het pied. So yes. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, I try and help people out. I have people ask a lot of questions usually, and that's part of the being doing what we do is trying to educate people so that when they do get a reptile of any kind, they're kind of ready for it and they know what to expect. So, yeah, I don't mind talking to people about it and everything. Don't mind my dirty hand. That's from the tape from my IV, in case you were wondering. Now this one here is from the same clutch as the last couple. This is a pastel, just a pastel. There's no microscale in it. It is also 100% het pied as well. So we got a couple of pastels, a couple microscale pastels, a couple coral glow microscales. One has pastel and is staying with us. So yes. So here's another good example of pastel. Very beautiful. Very well established as well. Never misses a meal. Everybody's so defensive today. What the hell? All right, guys. Here is another microscale pastel. You're not gonna bite the camera, or you're not gonna bite the microphone, dude. Just calm down. Hold that pose for a minute. No, you're not gonna let me do it. Another high expression microscale, missing quite a few scales on the head. If you do breed two microscales together, you will get a super microscale, which is actually a full scaleless animal. Microscales are also have reduced heat pits, so they don't have as many heat pits. Some don't have any at all. So yes, looking amazing. Now, this little dream girl is our banana pewter that is staying here. She's going to stay with us. All the other animals that I've showed you and will show you will be available, but she is not available. So, as of right now, we're keeping her, and she's starting to get her spots on her as well. She's starting to eat real well, and yeah. So she's going to stay here. I do have a shed for her ready to send off. So yeah, good times. This is one of our twins. We still have both the twins. Here's one here. You'll notice the crazy markings on the back of the, about midway back to the tail on that side and on that side. This is about twice the size of what they were when they came out of the eggs, or out of the egg. This is one twin, and I'll show the other twin off here in just a moment. So there she is. I'll go grab the other one. All right, here's the other twin. And again, here's the one side with the crazy markings on about midway all the way to the back to the tail on that side. And then about midway and all the way back to the tail on that side. So not identical, but they are twins from the same egg. So that is cool and awesome. I can't wait to see them grown up. If they stay here, fine. If they're here long enough, we'll see what we can do with breeding. But they are available as of right now. So if you're interested, please let me know. Anybody. Yeah, it's right there. A bit of hand sanitizer. Can't get it on my surgery site, but yeah, I can get it on my fingers at least. Yeah, I know. It looks leopard, doesn't it? No leopard at all in that entire pairing. I believe both of those are 50% het lavender albino, 50% het pied. His dad was het for lavender albino and het for pied. So yeah, there's no leopard at all in that, but they do look leopard. I'll agree. I agree 100%. Now this pastel is a little more yellow than the others I've shown you. This one is just a pastel het pied from the same clutch as the micro scales, and the other pastel I showed you. Trying to ball up on me, but yes, a little more yellow. Very clean pattern. No micro scale at all. But yeah, looking amazing and very well established. So yes. Yeah, they really grew. They were very tiny. So yeah, I was a little worried if I could get them to grow or not, but they grew very well. Apologies if I'm a couple comments behind. Now this next one, bear with me for a minute. We're right there. Put my water jug again. I remember when these were selling for thousands and thousands of dollars. Just a regular clown, which this one is just a clown. It's from a spot nose clown to a het clown pairing. And we came up with two regular clowns and a spot nose clown. So we'll get to the other two clowns here in a minute. Yeah, I remember these were selling for thousands. Now they're just selling for, you pick these guys up for $100. So here's the spot nose clown from the clutch. The only spot nose clown that we got. The father is a clown. So this is spitting image, but a female. And starting to get a little red in the belly, so it will be going into shed very, very soon. Probably just in time for the show. So yes, she's looking good. Love the spot nose clowns. They look amazing. Yeah, clown is the king of combos. Clowns can go into just about anything and make it look better. And here's the other clown we got in the pairing. This is a girl. Just a clown. I still think just a clown looks absolutely amazing. Love the pattern, love the head stamps, love everything about them. And you were getting ready to go into shed too. You're starting to get a little red in the belly. So about showtime, you'll be in shed and looking all dull and not your best. So yes, clown. Now this is a cinnamon het clown. Definitely looking amazing. Very well established from last year's clutches. Yeah, 100% het clown cinnamon. I have a couple of these still available. Sorry, I didn't mean to bop your head. Here is another cinnamon het clown. Looking hot and amazing. Ready to rock and roll and go to a new home. Look at that. Beautiful. Got a couple more to show off. Sorry, sweetie. You guys already saw that one. Here's the last cinnamon het clown we have. Here's the last cinnamon het clown that we've got. Another banger of a little one. Little female, I believe. Hang on. This is a little banger of a girl. Het clown. If you're looking to get some cinnamon into your clown projects, send me a message. Looking amazing. Looking hot. Yeah, this guy here was a very picky problem eater when he first came out. Ate good for a little while and then stopped completely. Couldn't get him to eat anything at all. So he was born in 23, May of 23, and he is looking skinny and small, but that's not because he is not eating now. He eats regularly now. He eats like a champ now. There's very only time he doesn't eat now is when he is in shed. But he's a little behind on his growth cycle, but he will get to be a good size. I'm pretty positive on that. It's just he had a little slow start to everything. But yeah, he is Het Clown, looking awesome. Yes. Well, guys. Black Pastel Spinos. I have Black Pastel here in the room. She's just shy of 1,500 grams at the moment, so I'm not pairing her right now. Black Pastel Spinos Het Clown, huh? I have the ingredients to make that. Matter of fact, give me a couple minutes here, and I'm gonna see if I can get a weight on her real quick. Let you know exactly how big she is. Scale. Tub. Scale tub. And we'll get a weight. Alright. Yep. Here she is, Black Pastel girl. She's looking big enough, so we'll see how big she is. My scale says she's only 1,296. So a few more meals with her and we'll see what we got. All right. So yeah, she's kind of slow going. She was at 1350 when I weighed her last time, but I weighed her on a day that probably wasn't good because she had eaten a couple days earlier. So she was still having the rat weight along with her regular weight. So she dropped a little bit. All the animals except for that banana pewter that I showed you in that rack right back there that I'm pointing to. Those guys are all available. So if you're interested in any of them guys, and I have a handful also that are over here that are also available. I got 1, 2, 3. We got 3 more larger males, breeding size males actually, that are available. Yeah, I've got so many projects right now. But I would do more clown stuff because my dumbass laid off clown for a couple of years and didn't do any. So now I'm trying to play catch up with that. I should have just kept going with the clown stuff. My buddy is doing, he's trying to do panda pieds. He's also trying to do freeway clowns. What else did he pick up? He's got a couple other projects going on. So yeah. He's usually with me at the shows here as of late. So yeah. He, as a matter of fact, we got this little one from him. This is a Firefly male. We got this little one from him, named Captain Malcolm Reynolds, from Serenity, of course. Yeah, we got this little guy from him. Yep. It's all a process, isn't it? It seems like it takes forever, which kind of does sometimes. Also from that the microscale clutch that I showed you, the pied microscales, or the pastel pied, or the pastel microscale het pieds, is this guy here, which is the one I mentioned. He is a pastel microscale coral glow het pied. So he's going to go into our microscale pieds project. Looking awesome. So yeah, he's doing good. Yeah, sometimes I did that too. I bought most of mine as babies as well. I did pick up 3 grown breeding size females. So where I only had to wait on a couple of males to grow up. And even then, when I let my males grow up, I still had to wait a year. I waited a year before I even started breeding. So I didn't pick up my females until about 8 months in. The breeding size females, I think I picked up one in 4 or 5 months after I started all this, to try and get a jump start on things, and I still ended up waiting a year. It is very much so a learning experience. Still learning stuff on things. So yeah, trying to hone our skills, I guess you could say, breeding snakes. So yes, but if you guys are anybody's interested in the ones that I showed off, you see Bjorn back there checking out the enclosure. Freya has since crawled back into her hide. She did come out and check him out, so she's aware that he's in there. We will wait and see if we have any breeding plans going on there. May or may not, but we'll just have to wait and see. So, but in the meantime, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. It is 7:35 my time. I'm going to go down and spend some more time with my wife and watch some more TV. And yes, if you have any questions on anything, please let me know. And yes, I'm going to try this soundbite again. We'll see if this one works. So it's a bit of a longer one, but yeah, hopefully that came through okay. If not, I'm going to mess with the other ones that I have. C should be that one. B should be another one, but it's not playing. Yes. All right, guys. Thank you for stopping by. Glad to see everybody that stopped by. Hope you guys have a good couple of days. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right. Stay warm if you're living in northern Indiana, because it's very cold here right now. It's like 11 degrees. So Huskies are loving it, but I'm ready for the snow to go away. Until next time, guys, stay safe. I'll see you all in the next video, okay? Bye.